Are you guys tired of fighting Zero Auras? Are you guys tired of getting deleted by Zero Auras? Well, say no more. Play Dragonite. Walk the Zero Aura, punch him in the face, delete him, walk away. It just feels so satisfying now. We don't have to worry about Zero Aura no more. Not because Dragonite, because he's been nerfed. And you can just do things like that. No consequences. A lot of Pokemon can do it. Dragonite's one of them. Let's dive into this video, boys. Hopefully you guys haven't been sitting underneath a rock. Dragonite has finally come to life as of maybe an hour and a half ago, give or take. He's finally live. We can finally sit down and have fun with the most hyped Pokemon for me right now in this game, as currently in the game, or has been coming to this game, is Dragonite for me. I'm super excited right now. This is my favorite Pokemon other than Gengar. So right now, this is probably going to be my brand new main until we actually get some changes and stuff for Gengar. Obviously, I will still be playing Gengar, duh. But right now, Dragonite is bread and butter for me. Same thing with TSAREEN though. TSAREEN kind of caught me off guard. Either way, we're going to dive into it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Merry Christmas. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video featuring Dragonite here, coming through Master Rank, going through the jungle. We are picking up, as you can see, the skills for the Pokemon is not yet in the game. Some of them are a little bit buggy. Some of them names don't show up just right now, but they'll get fixed. They'll get fixed. Don't you worry about it. We get down to the spotlight, try to get off our first gank. We're successful. We're successful. You know, who'd thought? We do pick up our first ability here, which is, in case you guys don't know what this ability is called, because we can't read it right now. It's called Dragon Dance. And then the second ability is called Extreme Speed. We chose Extreme Speed this game, so we will be going physical. We will be going melee bruiser. And what Extreme Speed does, essentially, you dash into a location to come in contact with the first Pokemon you hit. Think of Charizard Flare Blitz. Think of that. Alright? Just like that. Now, this Pokemon has a lot going on in its kit. Let's first dive into its passive ability. Dragonite's ability is called Marvel Scale, so it increases its defense when you have a status effect on you. So slow, a burn, a red buff, red damage, you get slowed, whatever, stun. It increases your defense for a short time. This only affects for Dratini and Dragoneer, okay? Marvel Scale ability. That's the passive. Keep that in mind. Now, for this Pokemon's basic attack, right? The third attack is boosted, like usual. But, so it shoots like a water gun for Dratini, right? And it increases the damage and reduces the cooldown of Dratini's moves when this ability hits. The water attack for your boosted autos also recovers HP. Crazy, right? Pretty good. It is. It's really, really good. Now, for those of you that don't know, Dragonite is a physical attacker, right? But if you notice, underneath Dragonite, right? You see those two little blue bars right there? They change. So you'll do like a flamethrower, you do like a thunderbolt, and then you'll do like a water gun or ice beam per se. So they change. So every boosted auto attack will be different. So this one right here is going to be fire, water, electric. You know what I'm saying? It changes. It's really, really cool. So you have your electric attack, your boosted auto will stun. You know what I mean? So they each do different things, which is kind of cool. It's a lot different than every other Pokemon, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. But they also do crit too, in case you guys didn't know, because apparently they count as physical damage. Even though I would believe they're magical, or special, but it looks like they're physical to me. I mean, it says physical, but I guess it's going to take me a little bit of time to actually dive in and look at the stats, and actually get some playtesting done with build choices and what have you. Now, when it comes to his other ability, right, we are going to be using Outrage. Well, you can't see the name, like I said, you'll see it soon enough. So what happens is, you become Rampage like this, in this mode for like 5 seconds, give or take. Now, once it ends, you get a small little stun. But Outrage lasts long enough that you can activate the ability again before it ends, therefore you can not get stunned. It's fantastic. You do a lot of melee damage. I mean a lot of damage. And your first attack from Outrage will stun that target that's around you. So, what happens is, Dragonite's basic attacks become melee boosted attacks. Like just all the time, once he has Rampage up, right? So it alternates between water, electricity, and fire boosted attack types, right? Shut up, phone. I was busy. So, when Rampage ends, right, Dragonite is unable to act for a split second because, the stun. But if you activate Rampage again before it goes on cooldown or before it finishes, you don't get stunned. It's absolutely incredible. And I know it looks like Marvel Skill is still active, even though on Dragonite, so I think it's just a in-game, you know, typo, in-game bug, or what have you, that I still think it applies to Dragonite. I think they just need to fix the text for it. But in any case, we're gonna look at his Unite move, right? This is probably the coolest ability in the game right now. It's called Draco Impact. So what happens is it's pretty much map wide, pretty much. You can fly from Dreadnought to Rotom, just like that. It's pretty crazy. So what happens is you fly up in the air, just like Charizard would Seismic Toss you, right? But except for you choose a location, a destination, or whatever you want to call it, and you drop meteors in that area while you're teleporting yourself to that spot. It does a lot of damage, by the way. He's unstoppable while he's using this move. But I've noticed by playing with it sometimes when I activate the Unite move and I'm in combat and I'm trying to fly off or what have you, sometimes my ability does bug off and it kind of goes on cooldown. It doesn't actually let me go. It's kind of weird sometimes. You gotta be a little bit careful. I think it's a little finicky. But either way, dude, I'm having so much fun with Dragonite. I haven't had this much fun with Pokemon and Pokemon Unite in a very, very long time. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of my favorites in here. Greninja, Gengar, TSAREEN. That's pretty much it right now for me. But still, though, Dragonite's finally in this game, and we're all here for it. We're ready for it. We got a brand new battle pass in which Absol's skin looks crazy. I can't wait to get that as well. I don't know if it's I'm gonna rush it like I normally do because I'm not a big giant fan of Absol, but you know, it's there. I will obviously get it for, you know, for people to look at it and what have you. People want to see it in game, you know. But for right now, I'm gonna be sitting here spamming Dragonite probably the rest of the night. If I can't, I'll be playing TSAREEN. I'll be having a good time playing Pokemon Unite. And this week coming up, I will be streaming 100%. 100%. You heard it here first. 100% I will be streaming this week. Meaning, give or take. Today is Sunday for me, so this week I will be streaming, give or take, Tuesday through Thursday, so around there. So catch me one of those days, if you're around, you know what I mean? We're going to set it up, we're going to have a good time, we're going to sit here and we're just going to spam as much Dragonite as we can for the rest of the week. Because every single day, for 7 days from now on, you will get a Nintendo eShop gift code inside of whatever video that I decide to post. There will be a code in there somewhere hidden within that video. All you gotta do is find the code, claim it, get your Dragonite, get whoever you want from the shop, what have you. One code per video. Now I know this doesn't apply to people that are outside of the United States, and I'm sorry guys, because they limit or they restrict all of the, what do you call it, the gift cards and stuff to USA, which is really dampening into, you know, giveaways and what have you, and I'm sorry about it. One time we're going to find a way around it if we can. Sorry about that. We're going to find a way around it if we can. That way we can get cards out to everybody. But for right now, I believe there are region locked, but we'll see what we can do. I'm going to do some deep diving and get into it. But for right now, they will be on the screen, hidden without my videos, for the next 7 days. That means one video, bare minimum, per day. So keep a lookout for codes. Now, for those of you that are in my Discord, you guys will get access to my codes first. As soon as my video is posted, you guys get notifications when my video goes live. So for those of you who aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you might miss the code. You might miss it. Because those in Discord will know when the video goes live automatically. And if you're not subscribed to YouTube, you won't get notified. You know what I mean? There is no gimmick to it. This is not sponsor paid. This comes out of my pocket. Just giving back to the community, for you guys have been phenomenal to me with your comments, your likes, your subscribes, what have you. The community in the Discord is growing phenomenally. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, everybody can have a fun time playing Dragonite. Everybody can have a fun time playing Pokemon Unite, because the meta has changed, guys. We don't have to worry about Zero Aura instantly one-shotting you anymore. By the way, speaking of which, I've run into a bunch of Zero Auras now versus Dragonite. And dude, I literally just punch them in the face with outrage. It's crazy. Like, you just tell them to shut up and sit down, essentially. Like, they don't do anything to you. And I don't know if that's because of your passive ability or the fact that Zero Aura can't deal with Pokemon that actually do damage and stun him. He's not having a fun time with that. But hey man, hopefully you guys are having a good time playing Pokemon Unite. We will be diving in right back into the next game. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hey guys, Merry Christmas, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Happy holidays. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video featuring Dragonite here, coming through Jungle in the Master Rank. Today is a very special day for everybody who's playing this game. And for those of you that don't know, Dragonite is live as of this video, and about an hour 45 minutes ago, he did come to life, and he is super fun. So for those of you that have been debating on calling out of work or not going to school today or not showing up for class or what have you, is it worth it? He'll be here when you get off work or when you get out of school. But if you want to call out, just make sure you guys have a good excuse, because Dragonite is live. He is too much fun to play. It's going to be very hard for me to put this Pokemon down, because right now all I want to do is spam this Pokemon for the next week or so and see what other Pokemon is coming up. I'm super excited to be able to bring you this Pokemon in Pokemon Unite and have fun with this content. Now, as you know, I have been saying I will be doing giveaways for Dragonite, and which I do plan to, just like I did with the Decidueye. So, this time around is a little different than last time. I will be giving away codes, Nintendo eShop codes, for 7 days. So for one full week, right, there will be one code, bare minimum, per video. Every single day, okay? At least, bare minimum, one video a day, at least, you will see a code. Now, this code is first come, first serve, obviously. So whoever sees it first can copy it down, whatever, put it in the thing, and get their Dragonite or whatever Pokemon they want to grab. And I'm sorry, because I know they are region locked to the United States, but we will figure out a way around it at some point. That way we can get codes off to, around the world, what have you. I am doing this out of my own pocket, not sponsored by anything whatsoever. So, for those of you that do get these codes, can't speak English today, congratulations. But either way, if you're not in the Discord, right? If you're not in my Discord channel, if you're not notified by my videos in the Discord, you will not be able to get these codes as quick as you like, because those that are in my Discord get notified first when my videos go live. If you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, of course you will get notifications. Of course you will. But for the average Joe that just randomly clicks a video and is not subscribed to my YouTube channel or not subscribed to the Discord, you guys are going to have a lot harder time to get these codes quicker than the person who's in the Discord. You know what I mean? But hey, hopefully you guys have fun with this Pokemon, have fun with Pokemon Unite, because this is the biggest update we've had in a very, very, very long time. I'm super excited. I'm here for it. I haven't been more excited for Dragonite or a brand new Pokemon since this game came out. Now, obviously, I was super stoked for Decidueye, but he was a letdown. You know what I mean? He was a letdown. And then TSAREEN came out of nowhere. Not a fan favorite, but then won my heart, because the Pokemon's playstyle reminds me of a fighting game, and I cannot stop playing her. So we will be spamming Dragonite. We will be spamming TSAREEN as much as I can. Now, for those of you that don't understand how this Pokemon works, right? Today we're playing a different build. We were doing Outrage last video, or last gameplay. Today we're playing Hyper Beam. And Hyper Beam is my favorite right now. It's my bread and butter. And the way this ability works is absolutely incredible. Just hush and listen. It's so good. So, your passive ability is called Marvel Scale, right? That increases your defense when you are inflicted with a status condition. So a stun, a slow, a burn, or what have you. You get increased defenses, okay? Your boosted auto attack, right? It changes to water, electric, and fire on the third boosted auto hit. Every rotation is a little bit different. So, electric will stun, water will heal you, and fire does a little bit of burn damage, I believe. Don't quote me. Now, we will be doing a lot of play testing, a lot of build testing with Dragonite. Obviously, he just came out, so there will be a lot of games in which I won't be able to play him because someone will get to him before I will. But at the end of the day, I'm here for it, and we're running Dragon Dance. So what Dragon Dance does, right, it reduces the cooldown of this ability, right, when attacking an enemy while the Dragon Dance buff is active. So you hit Dragon Dance, you get a buff, right, and then while you're attacking an enemy Pokemon, Dragon Dance's cooldown goes lower and lower and lower. So, after using this move, it gives you increased attack speed and movement speed and damage done, and it enhances Hyper Beam's damage, okay? Every time you use this move, the damage is further increased. It stacks up to 3 times. All stacks are removed after a few seconds, so you know what I mean? Obviously, it peters away. But my tablet's deciding to yell at me again. In any case, your other ability is Hyper Beam. So Hyper Beam charges up a shot, right? And it's a lock-on. Think of like Flare Blitz, for example. It feels like it's a short hit for me. It feels like it. So, Hyper Beam and a target location, okay? You hit all enemies, so it goes through all enemies. And yeah, Venusaur decided to freaking 2100 damage me right there in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how that was happening. And also Zeraora did, what does that say, 1400, 1300 damage? And I don't know how that was possible. But either way, what happens is the beam will extend the longer a range a Pokemon is. So it starts super close and then it goes further away. Dragonite can't act while he's doing this ability, so you're locked into the animation. But the Hyper Beam goes through Pokemon. And with Dragon Dance, it just stacks damage. Now, it's not as much damage as Solar Beam from Venusaur, right? But here's the thing with Dragonite. You can be up in melee combat, or melee range, and you can punch people, you can, you know what I mean, you can be in melee range, and not have to worry about being bursted down because you're a bulky Pokemon with Marble Scale. You're a bulky Pokemon with Weakness Policy. And I guarantee you, Weakness Policy on Dragonite is going to be absolutely incredible for this Pokemon. Marble Scale, Weakness Policy, just like Pokemon VGC, it's going to be great, and I can't wait to sit here and play test with it. But for right now, for this build particular, we're running Shell Bell, we're running Choice Specs, and running I believe Focus Band, if I remember. But we will be doing some Weakness Policy because I think that's going to be bread and butter for Dragonite. And like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but for those of you who don't have Weakness Policy maxed out, you silly gooses, max it out. It's going to be fantastic on this Pokemon. It's fantastic on Lucario, Zeraora. It's really, really good. Stop sitting here debating on what item you need to max out. Weakness Policy, do it. No, just do it, as Nike says, you know what I mean? But look at this, look at, see that? That boosted auto attack can stun Pokemon when it's electric. It's so cool. Burn does burn damage. It's really, really neat. I think Dragonite has the most unique kit in the game right now, and he's just too much fun. And I feel like I'm talking a lot, but I can't contain my excitement. Like I said, I haven't been this excited for a brand new Pokemon, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, because I am not going to stop playing Dragonite for a very long time until we get, you know, another fan favorite Pokemon in this game, which probably might be a while. Because I assume it's going to be something boring next, like some sort of boring defender, you know what I mean? But hey, each their own for those of you that like playing tank. Because Greedent was a defender and he's super fun, so I can't wait to see what we get next. But for right now, I'm locked in Dragonite. I'm smashing the A button every single game, every chance I get, we're locking in Dragonite. Sadly enough though, we did run into a couple hiccups earlier. We were supposed to have games out earlier today, but you know, I get into the first game with Dragonite, and I guess one of our teammates decides to go AFK. You know how this works. They didn't get Dragonite, so they gotta rage and leave or whatever. It happens. But I'm having a good time playing this Pokemon. We are running Hyper Beam. We're here for it. We're doing a lot of burst damage. We're up in the face of everybody. And the thing is, I don't even care if I'm getting kills. I don't even care if I'm dying. I'm here to have fun. But look how much damage Hyper Beam does. I swear, earlier I hit a Cinderace for like 1.3k with Hyper Beam. It was nuts. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, but y'all know it's a lot of damage. And people don't expect it because it goes through other Pokemon. You hit more than one. It's just, oof, it feels good. It feels really, really good. Now, sadly enough though, it feels like Dragonite has a very, very huge, what do you call it, like model. You know what I mean? It feels like its hitbox is really, really big. And a lot of animations and stuff do hit you. I don't know if it's because he actually is a bigger model or what. It just feels like everything can hit you. You know what I mean? It's very hard to dodge your solar beams because you're so big, so bulky. It's just one of those ordeals. But other than that, that's probably my only grievance that I have with the Pokemon so far. Other than that, I'm having a lot of fun, man. I'm having a lot of fun. For those of you who are going to be here playing this Pokemon with me, because I will be streaming this week, I guarantee it. Either Tuesday through Wednesday, one of these, or Tuesday through Thursday, one of these days, we will be streaming. I will be live here on the YouTube. Get everything situated, get set up, and we're going to be good to go. We're going to have a good time. But look at this, man. 2v1, no big deal. Hyper Beam blows her up. Yeah, that was 1400 damage, by the way, for that Hyper Beam on this Zeraora. Thankfully, Gardevoir was there with that stun, but it just does so much damage. But either way, man, this has been Pawseplays. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video and do enjoy Dragonite. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Stay safe out there for those Christmas shoppers. But for those of you that don't know if they're getting Christmas presents, you know why? You know why you're not getting Christmas presents this year? Because you've been naughty. You know what they say? Naughty is not nice. Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy New Year. On my head out.